In the tranquil mountains, where the air is crisp and the sound of the wind rustles through the ancient trees, stood a Zen temple renowned for its profound wisdom. People from all corners of the world came to seek guidance from the Zen master, a figure of serenity and enlightenment. One day, the temple was filled with eager faces, all yearning to learn how to navigate the emotional turmoil of modern life. The Zen master, with his calm demeanor and gentle smile, addressed the gathering. His eyes twinkled with a deep understanding of the human experience. "Today," he began, "we will explore the art of not taking things personally. It is a path to inner peace and resilience. Many years ago," the master started, "there was a young monk named Haruto. Haruto was diligent in his studies and devoted to his practice, but he struggled with taking things personally. The words and actions of others often left him feeling hurt and unsettled. One day, after a particularly distressing encounter with a fellow monk, Haruto approached the Zen master for guidance. 'Master,' he said, 'why do the words and actions of others affect me so deeply? How can I find peace?' The Zen master looked at Haruto with compassion and began to share 7 essential teachings to help him overcome this challenge. 1. Realize that other people's rudeness is not about you. The master spoke softly. 'Haruto, understand that other people's rudeness is not about you. When someone is rude, it is likely a reflection of their own issues. Perhaps they are dealing with their own pain or frustration.' Haruto pondered this and realized that he often took others' behavior personally, assuming it was directed at him. He decided to practice seeing others' actions as separate from his own worth. 2. Ask yourself what else the comment or behavior might mean. Next, the master continued, ask yourself what else the comment or behavior might mean. For example, if someone doesn't smile or say hello, they might be shy or preoccupied rather than unfriendly. Haruto began to consider alternative explanations for others' behavior, which helped him to not jump to negative conclusions about himself. 3. Take comments or criticism in a constructive way. The master smiled and said, take comments or criticism in a constructive way. Ask yourself if there's any truth to it, and what you can learn from it. Haruto learned to view feedback as an opportunity for growth rather than a personal attack. He found that even criticism could be a valuable teacher if approached with the right mindset. 4. Take a different perspective. Haruto, the master advised, take a different perspective. Ask yourself how an unbiased outsider would see the situation. This can help you detach emotionally and see things more clearly. By adopting this practice, Haruto was able to step back from his immediate emotional reactions and gain a more balanced view of interactions. 5. Realize that you can't please everyone. The master continued, realize that you can't please everyone. No matter what you do, some people will not be satisfied. This is a natural part of life. Haruto understood that seeking universal approval was an impossible task. He decided to focus on staying true to his values rather than trying to meet everyone's expectations. 6. Know that you're not defined by your mistakes or criticism. You are not defined by your mistakes or criticism, the master said gently. Your worth is inherent and not contingent on others' opinions or your own missteps. This teaching was liberating for Haruto. He began to see himself as a work in progress, worthy of love and respect regardless of his imperfections. 7. Realize that your self-worth depends on you. Finally, the master concluded, realize that your self-worth depends on you. It does not depend on what others say about you. Cultivate a sense of inner strength and confidence. Haruto practiced self-affirmation and mindfulness, developing a strong sense of self-worth that was independent of external validation. As the Zen master finished his story, the disciples felt a deep sense of clarity and calm. They understood that the journey to not taking things personally required inner work and a shift in perspective. The master's teachings resonated with them, offering practical steps to cultivate resilience and inner peace. The master looked at his disciples and said, remember, you have the power to choose how you respond to the world. By embracing these teachings, you can navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Your self-worth is in your hands, and inner peace is within your reach. The disciples bowed in gratitude, their hearts filled with a renewed sense of purpose and understanding. They left the temple, ready to apply the ancient wisdom to their daily lives, and to cultivate a resilient spirit that could weather any storm. And so, the teachings of the Zen master echoed through the hearts and minds of those who heard them, guiding them towards a life of greater peace, strength, and fulfillment.